Clock Pro for iPhone, iPod Touch gives you lots of different options for clocks. Now, there are not many options for clocks built in natively to the iPhone, and they're not very customizable at all. So, Clock Pro brings you many different options. We start off with the alarm clock here, which is a nice looking alarm clock, which we can change brightness values just by simply tapping. We can go into the settings, view our settings here, change our theme, disable auto lock if we would like, and also set whether or not a flashlight will activate if we shake the iPhone. We can adjust the clock design by manually changing several different features of the design. Let's go out of here, go back, and take a look at analog clock. So right now we have the classic looking analog clock. We can go into settings, we can go to a modern look, we could turn on and off the tick sound and the ding dong sound, which of course happens at different intervals of time. So we also have a world clock, easy to set up with multiple clocks here for time zones. We can set up one for different time zones just by tapping and typing in a search, and we have a nice another clock here. And of course we can edit these just by simply tapping edit and deleting them if we don't need them anymore. So let's go ahead and hit back, take a look at our sleep timer. We can set some music here, set a volume, set it to shuffle, and then start sleep. So let's just simply go here and select some music. Let's hit plus, goes into our iPod and brings in some music. I'll go and search by artists and choose Apparat, and then choose all songs from that category. And now we have songs here, and I can hit start sleep timer, and then it begins the countdown. So it's going to be playing music for the next 15 minutes, and then of course it will go away, and hopefully I'll be asleep by then. Really cool option. And as we're in the rest of the app, the music will continue to play unless we go back into the sleep timer and stop our sleep timer. Our egg timer is basically just that. It's an egg timer like you're used to in the kitchen. You can go ahead and choose in your settings whether you want that tick, that the old clock makes. Maybe a little annoying for you, maybe not. Hit plus to set the amount of time. Let's set it at 5 seconds and go ahead and hit start. So that's the tick-tick sound that you could turn on and off before the buzzer goes off. So you can set this and customize it as well. Now we also have a stopwatch. Works just like any other stopwatch, takes laps. And I like how that's set up. And then you can email the laps, which I think is a really cool option. So you can email those back. We also have a chess clock, which shows you how little I know about chess. I didn't even know that there needed to be a clock in the game of chess. So you can hit start, and then when you end turn, we switch clocks. Very easy to use. A countdown timer. Send a push notification when done, which is really cool because you don't have to remain in the app for that. And then we have our nature times, which goes and pulls your geolocation, tells you when sunrise, sunset, midday, latitude, longitude, all that good information. You can also switch the date and go and view different days as well. Very cool. A project clock lets you go ahead and add timers for projects. You can have a multitude of those going at a time, and they'll all start down here. A metronome. We can go into the settings, make adjustments, whether you want to tap or a tick, set the volume. Completely customizable. And then of course we set our alarms here. We go and create multiple alarms, whether or not they repeat, select the music, the push sound, so that way we don't have to stay within the app, and we set the volume. And then of course we have all of our alarms set right here. And then under the alarm clock, of course we can either leave this launched if we want a nice bedside clock, or we can close this out, and then the push notification will send through as well. So very cool application for clocks. So many different options in this application. Some basic settings here as well: auto synchronize on, and then you can choose sync now, and of course that's going to sync the times and everything and make sure that your clock is set correctly. So very cool app. Recommend that you go get Clock Pro if you're looking for a better time solution for your iPhone or your iPod Touch. Take care, and we'll see you next time on the Daily App Show.